Коста хора за ми, както виждате, днес започваме 5-ти епизод. Аз скипнах оная част, дето това е тън, това е песента там началото. Ще съм сега до тук, където говорим с онзи пич. Ето той.
And I think you far exceeded yours, but you could murder someone
само,
in...
че ми спре клипа за малко, когато беше тази част. Разбрахме кой е убиеца. Джорджи. Не бе, Джорджи. И сега ще... И този да говори сега. Ей, той е, вижте. И сега ще го покажа. Ей, той е. Ей, той е.
You're just gonna let him do this?
So what do you say, Sheriff? Can we discuss terms? You can have Georgie. Consider it a gift, ensuring our continued cooperation.
Okay, let's
All right, let's talk. You can't just hand me over. What the fuck is this shit? You said you'd cover for us.
For minor infractions, not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
What's wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell him out just like
You
that?
think I give a fuck if I'm the one? Who the shit do you think you fuckers are?
Get the fuck out of
I
here.
do apologize, Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him. Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
You can go join that hole at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit. But he's not taking me anywhere. I'll roll over on the lot of you before I let that shit happen.
What are you saying? Yeah, what the fuck?
Get the fuck away from me. He's the one you fucking want.
This could have gone well, but you just had to complicate things. To speak the truth, I've never been a very good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
Crooked man. Mother Russia. Fuck.
Did I miss anything good? Well, look at you all fixed up.
Ага, да, гледай какво става тук, колко срещу мен, по дяволите гледай какво става. Престанете да се биете само с мен.
Over here.
Писна на той пистак.
You're done, Wolf.
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
I'd like to say it was nice knowing you, but I'll be glad to see your insides turned out.
Пусни ме, бе! Пусни ме, казах. Казах, че си се опустя.
Oh God.
Тя пък и той започва. Аз с теб имам недовършени сметки, брат. Ай, това беше много епично. Вие тези битки тук в тази игра са просто най-епичните.
Shit!
I know.
Ай, пистолета. Гледай какво става. Какво шит? Няма мит. Гледай какво става. Когато аз съм вълк... Мамка му, броята се тече. Броята е аз пък. Вие ще да ме примажете. Вие, това ще е много епично. Това ще е най-епичното. Ей, по тези камиончета, много красиви. Воу. Тихо, бе.
was that?
Fuck you!
Take him off!
I can't.
Пусни ме. Айде, спрете проклятата кола. Сега да ме прегаш, гледай да ме прегаш, да убивам тогава. Сам ти защитих сестрата. По следващия път няма да я защитя.
Gun it!
Are you sure?
Do it!
He's not moving.
Keep going!
Come on.
Right. Fuck it!
Да. Вау! Къде намери същите дрехи? Точно същите дрехи са.
Holy shit.
Чай. Да.
Come on. We can't stay here.
Hang on. I need a minute.
Okay. Can you stand up? It's okay. Take your time. Slowly.
It's no fucking use. No way I'm walking out of here.
How did this happen, Georgie?
Shit. Hello, Bigby. I hoped you'd come to your senses. Crooked Man's the one you want. But of course, you're too much of an idiot to see that. Or maybe you just like me too much to let me go.
Please, Sheriff.
Cop, please.
Haven't you done enough? Look at him. He's dying.
Vivian, you don't know what you're doing.
I'm trying to help you here.
You can't seriously want to protect this guy.
Точно
You know
так.
what he did.
I'm not going anywhere. It isn't his fault.
He's a murderer. Faith and Lily, he's the reason they're dead.
Look, I know he made a few mistakes. We all have.
What? He made sure they couldn't talk with those damn ribbons, and then he killed them. You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that man murdered...
Of course it does. Those girls...
So it's all my fucking fault then.
I
You
didn't
fucking... You're gonna throw me to the fucking wolf too? You know I didn't have a goddamn choice. What the fuck? I did what I had to! You can't fucking blame me for that.
Don't give me that bullshit. You're responsible.
Like hell I am. Look, Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us. And as you can imagine, the Crooked Man wasn't too thrilled. But of course, the big boss didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty.
Чакай. Не ми харесва. Искам... Тук не става работа. Нещо... Тук да го оставя всъщност. Нищо, че е убил всички. Той е по заповедите на оня и имам да се отмъщавам с онази и с онзи, така че, за да мога да намеря, знаете, Крейн. Така. Така. Айде, много бавно зареждаш. Се върна като заредиш, защото много нищо бавно зарежда. Интернет. Интернет, бе. Ей се срещу. Така хора, просто трябва да натисна на това, дето го имам, а не на нов файл. Така. Исках от тук да се върна, за да направя едно нещо. Така. Воу, хора, чакай. Не учеш ме. Слушаш малко. Пускай. Колата, бе. Изпусни колата малко ти си. Няма нужда да изслага тогава аз. Аз няма да хвана. Това искам да направя. Гледайте се, това е. Вместо да скоча, нали, да отида на дясно, наляво, ще отида на... Ето така, хоп. И това исках да направя. Това е най-личният епизод. Ето колата. Така. Подявалите пак обърках тъпите коли, бе. И да му се не види, бе. Пак ще го правя. Така. Ако не ги хвана, какво ще стане? Нищо. Ще ги изтърва. Не. Просто не е пичо. Така. Да. Това се щупи. Така. Сега се отида... тук. Няма да скоча върху тях, скачам върху тези там. Сериозно ли? Кой тя направи? Какво стана? Какво правим тук? Какво стана? Какво? Какво стана? Аз нищо не разбрах. Тя уж не ни пригазва, ако беше ни пригазва, сега сме мъртви. Така, да, и ние пак си стигнахме тук, знаеш си. Пак стигнахме тук. Направо влизам. Какво? What the heck?
You're too late, Bigby. She's dead.
You fucking killed her?
That's what you would like to believe, right? I'm really not in the mood, Bigby. So why don't you just fuck off?
Stop talking, Georgie.
Смоквай.
Oh, you think that'll...
Тя иска, ще помогне, бе, простак. Трябва да излязат направото и не се издържат. Не виждаш буквите. Така. Така, бе. Сериозно ли, бе? Оф, добре, ще се върна като заречето ни. Така, хора, върнах се назад и дойдох тук, за да не бъде убита тая шматка.
Hello, Bigby. I hope you'd come to your senses. Crooked Man's the one you want. But of course, you're too much of an idiot to see that. Or maybe you just like me too much to let me go. That it's
You coming?
I'm taking you in, Georgie. Let's go.
You gonna carry me?
Ще взема.
Sheriff, haven't you done enough? Look at him. He's dying.
Vivian.
Get out of the way. Now.
No,
Не.
it isn't his fault.
He's a murderer. Faith and Lily, he's the reason they're dead.
Look, I know he made a few mistakes. We all have.
What?
He made sure they couldn't talk with those damn ribbons, and then he killed them. You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that man murdered...
Of course it does. Those girls.
So it's all my fucking fault then?
I
You
didn't
fucking... Ah! You're gonna throw me to the fucking wolf too? You know I didn't have a goddamn choice. What the fuck? I did what I had to! You can't fucking blame me for that.
You didn't have
You
to.
didn't have to do anything.
Like hell I didn't. Look, Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us. And as you can imagine, the Crooked Man wasn't too thrilled. But of course, the big boss didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it. You think I don't know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with. So I fucking killed him. And I'd do it again.
Wow.
Because it's not my fault. The Crooked Man gave the order.
Майко, как ще го ударя сега.
And then he fucking sold me out. You think that'll help? You still haven't learned, have you? Still the same old fucking moron. Go ahead and arrest me then. But it won't bring back Lily or Faith. It won't free your friend Narissa. And I'm just the sap taking the fall for the whole thing. It must be so easy being you. Just come in here
Я не
and
ми
blame
говори
me for all
така.
this shit. Job's done, right? George is the bad guy. It's all his fucking fault. But what was I supposed to do? You don't know what it's like, Bigby. How could you know?
Hit him.
You murdered Faith and Lily. You put those fucking ribbons around their necks. You had the power to let them go, but you chose not to.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If I freed them,
Сериозно? Още веднъж ще ударя.
what would you have me do? Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
It was them or Vivian. So you tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die, you still think I had a fucking choice?
What are you doing?
I told you, you don't know
Leave
the fuck
her.
about anything.
Hey, leave her out of this, Georgie.
This is the original. The girl with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the stories. Couldn't take it off, couldn't talk about it. She used her little purple ribbon to make more of them. To keep our girls quiet. To ensure absolute discretion.
Promised you wouldn't.
All that magic is connected to this little thing. You You remove hers, the spell's broken. They're all free. But you know what happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith. So don't you come in here and tell me I fucked up.
What the hell, Georgie? We were supposed to look out for each other.
You've been
I
helping
trusted
him.
Wait, so you've been helping this asshole? I thought you cared about them.
I do. Of course I do. You have to understand, nobody was supposed to die.
Wow.
When we built this place, it was just a stupid idea. A gimmick. Discretion is our guarantee. That's how it started anyway.
Terror.
This was supposed to be our place. We were going to be in charge for once, and nobody would try to control us, or...
Still.
That was the point. Then the crooked man showed up, and everything just turned to shit.
So, do you get it now? Why I couldn't just... If you still think it's so fucking simple, then you do it. Go right ahead. Kill her then.
What are you doing?
Break the spell. Save the fucking day.
Stop it! Why should you get to decide? Either of you. You think this is hard for you? My life is such a fucking burden on your conscience. Don't I get a say? It's my life. Like it was either of yours to give up in the first place.
You're right. It's your life.
I know what I've done.
Wait.
I'm sick of everyone thinking that they can just do what they want with my life. I thought it would be different here. But it's all the fucking same.
Vivian, I didn't mean...
Do you think I wanted to be this person? What I did to Faith and Lily? To all of them.
Vivian, wait.
Every day I have to look Gwen and Hans.
Загуби си момичето, брат.
I don't care. I have to forget what I've done to them. What I took away from them. I look at Narissa and I hate myself.
Vivian.
I can't pretend anymore.
What are you doing?
Vivian, don't. Vivian, no! Fuck! No, no, no, no! Why'd you have to do that, Vivian? Vivian! Shit!
Are you happy now? Is this what you wanted?
Why?
I didn't fucking mean it. I was just...
Ви... Ви разбрах защо тя не искаше да го свалям.
Get up. Get up.
Don't think so, Bigby.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna die here. I think we both know that. Just make sure you give the crooked man the same treatment when you find him. Really fucking...
Don't worry about him.
Worry about the
Old foundry by the river, alright? Shepherd Metalworks. He'll be there.
Значи така са умрели всички, не искали да му слугуват. И по този начин ги са си махали тия работи и главите са им падали.
Kick me around a little first. Rip my limbs off one by one. That's what you want to do, right? Well, whatever it is.
Дяволите, мен.
Ah! Shit, stop! Fox, to stop! At least you're consistent. No more games, alright? We both know how this ends. Just make it quick.
Добре,
You know what I did?
добре.
All right, Georgie.
I'm sorry. Тук стана откачено, все повече почнахме да се трансформираме. Така, това не е хубаво. Така. Това е много много странно. Много странно. Вече разбрахме, че никой не ги е убивал. Че те сами са се самоубивали, защото не са искали такъв живот, а това е омагиосно нещо и ако такова пада главата и умира. Да. Мисля, че разбрахте. Това е странно. Така, къде сме сега? Обаче. Така. Натискаме и го щупваме. Така. Следващото е тук. Къде си ми? Аз мога да разбера. Кое е това място? Вау.
The big bad wolf.
Те ли? Да, аз съм.
You used to be something.
Така, ето ги трите момичета, дето са били с такава. И сега тези двете, т.е. Лили и тази, са убити. Т.е. и тази дет сме на ето тая снимка. Тези две, тая е мъртва, тая е така. Абе, въобще е луда работа.
They used to fear you. They'd hide anywhere their small shivering bodies would fit.
Оф, майко. И сега какво правим? Къде отиваме и аз не знам. Натам може би? Натам. На тук. Сега на тук. Така. Силвър, Абе, пистане ви викаш Тейле и то така ми е името, ама... Майко ми.
It's about time you showed up.
Ти какво си по дяволите?
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Вярно, че си в огледа... че си от огледалото, дето всички така пробват да го правят, ама...
I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you've finished, dear.
Don't worry.
Don't worry about you.
Get out of my way now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Wow, what a man. Stealing punches while my back is turned. Didn't your mother ever teach you to fight proper?
Още не мислиш, че съм слабо. И къде отиде сега плюват? Добре, това е странно. Чува се всичко наоколо. Добре. Там, тук да видим. Така. Така. да те удари. Аз го натискам.
Where are you?
Докато...
Come out and face me!
Какво си ти? Тя е чудовище. Нямаш как да е обикновен човек, така че... Все пак и тя е. Как не е, тя е за позореца, така че... Страшно, а? Не е страшно. Това е зловещо. Айде бе, накончи ли сега? Чакай. Не. Паднем, ще паднем. Край. Какво стана, Лучко? Какво стана? Умряхме. Въй! Ние се преобразихме във вълк. А тя? Лучко? Лучко! Тя няма. Ея, виждам и стъкълцето. Това е много зловещо. Майко мила! Какво по дяволите става тук? Добре. О, майко! И как ще ги победя? Гледай колко са много! И аз не мога да се справям толкова бързо. Гледай коста, махай се от мен. Гледай коста тука. Майко! О, майко! О! Това е новото на... Вие се превърнахме в истинския вълк, какъвто сме. Отключихме нашата жива природа. Която е много странна. Точно като вълк обаче. Ако още веднъж някой ма побарди по този начин, като ме убива, няма да се скриш. Няма. Мисля, че не мога да я щупя, бе. Мога да я огъна с две кликвания. Ата рън, правите рън. Паси, колко сте, защо сте толкова много, бе? Какво правим, защо? Какво се напънахме да направим? Какво правим? Ще духна и ще рухна къщичката ми. И сега, ако не се струшите, така, сега трябва да остане само една. Ей, тази. Айде. Готови сме. Умря. Свърши, Лъчко. Всичко свърши. Ето ни нас, посинен, ранен и окървавен. Уау! Ти пак какво гледаш, бе? Ще се разберем като нормални хора. Моля ти се!
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
This gun holds 6 rounds. I won't miss next time.
Добре.
Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want.
That's the point.
But what happens to you once you get there is a different story.
I'm not quite finished. You will bring me back alive.
Whew.
Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community.
И убих сам без да, онзи и онзи. Онзи. Ама всички tell me now.
You need to tell me right now. We're not going anywhere until I get some answers from you.
If you want answers, you're going to have to cooperate with me. Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
Oh,
Funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women.
Really,
I
бе?
think you know that. All I'm asking for is a chance.
Ай, бали.
Maybe you didn't carry it out. I don't think Georgie was lying when he said you ordered their deaths.
Georgie would have said anything to save himself. We both know that. I'm a businessman, not a killer.
Но
There's still
killer,
a
не
lot
си
you
убийца.
have to answer for.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community.
То се разумен
I don't mean to
малко.
belabor the point, but just
Убих
so we're
всичките.
clear,
Убих тая Мери.
change your mind and decide to do something.
Убих Джорджи. Она сама се самоуби. Убих Ди. Дай не е умрял. Онзи не знам дали го убих. Мисля, че го убих. Може и да не съм, не знам.
You're often
Ти
reckless.
се отдалечаваш,
And I
аз ще
worry
се
you're not
доближавам,
thinking
не знаеш.
clearly. Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here, where this case is concerned?
Don't ask.
Do you really want the truth?
I about
You
for
do
me.
this for Faith because she and Lily died, and someone is going to answer for that.
Then why are you here? You know who murdered them. Georgie. He's dead, isn't he? My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little. It's over. So, shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle. You know, I'm actually looking...
Добре, айде. Да видим какво ще стане.
All right, let's go. Hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't mind. What do you say? Hey! I'm sure Miss White will be pleased. Such a reliable pup. I understand why she'd want to keep you around.
Пак ще ударя, моят човек. Стига ти толкова.
You're under arrest. You'll be given a trial in front of your peers. And your punishment will follow.
Мърдайте ми пръсна вече от тази работа. Направо тук щях го умра почти, нали, лъчко? В кой ще стане сега? Много ми е интересно. Не искам да свършвам.
I know. But we have to do something. Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing
Are
happening?
we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to.
Ето го.
He's back.
The crooked man.
Точно те.
God.
Motherfucker.
Are you okay? It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place.
It's nothing. I'm fine.
I guess you've been worse.
Справих се, след като го вкарах и убих всички, които обещах ти, убих Джорджи. Обещах на Моли, че ще убия убийца, убих го, да знаеш само.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily.
She was my sister.
What do you have to say for
Where the
yourself?
fuck do you get
Майко,
off?
какво става тук? What the
Do
fuck?
this to people?
What could they have
You're a
done to
fucking
deserve
crook.
This. You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder of
As I've
Faith and...
already informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie? Georgie?
I don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White.
I already took care of Georgie, so drop it. What do you mean you took care of him?
Is he still out there?
I killed him.
Well, where is he?
Sheriff?
I killed him. He's dead.
He's... what?
Dead. So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for. And
I was
don't...
told I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the
Let's
charges.
hear. Finish.
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
If you insist.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you did.
Stop the charade. We know you're in.
Let's skip some...
Everyone just shut up for a minute.
Да, точно.
You wanted a chance to talk? Well, go ahead. We all know he's guilty. What the fuck does he need to speak for?
The Crooked Man has committed
говори.
crimes against this government and, most importantly, its
Crooked Man
citizens.
много го има направил.
These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
well.
fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get
But
on
we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're really
fuck?
going
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly.
Добре. Да, знаем. Това ще е много толкова.
This is ridiculous.
Махай се
You have the floor.
от тук.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna
jeez.
get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered two of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
This is such
You
bullshit.
fool. That's not what George said.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby, when you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
What's he talking about?
И не така са такова с
Yeah,
кучето.
your goons attacked me. Did you forget that part?
They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I
Really?
protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You do.
Чакай малко, какво стана с онзи педерас Грейт или какъв беше? You better have a
I really
point.
hope you're going somewhere with this.
I I see you want to cut right to the point. I can appreciate that. Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
Yani beş.
I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah. That's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that position. You all act
Çok
like I'm
fabala
some
разговор.
tyrant.
Хайде май малко буйпак. Не ми стигна тоя.
Helpless, sniveling on street corners. I was there to look out for you,
Really?
Yes, but
wasn't I?
There was a
Crane
crane.
was the one who let this town go to the fucking dogs. The guy who was in your pocket, remember?
Really?
Really? Huh?
What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homeland. Everything that mattered anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back. And in turn, we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. What did they do?
They burned my tree to ashes.
What?
you burned it down?
You see,
Why would you do that?
Snow wanted the tree destroyed, so I did it, all right?
Yes, because she was helping Crane and the Crooked Man. Would you rather have that continue?
What choice did I have?
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with the Crooked Man.
Değil mi?
We've made some mistakes.
What you going to
I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away. But I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
İzmir'de kuçtu.
Right.
I can't promise you
Well, you did.
perfection. No one can. But I can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
Things haven't been great for a while now, but
Değil.
we'll do better at protecting you.
Liga sanasın
People like
yetiyle
him.
crowd.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help. And he would take that weakness and add it
In
to his strength.
detention.
We're not gonna tolerate this shit anymore. The debts are wiped. His business is closed. He's done.
He's done. Done. Done.
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over. And those girls will have their justice.
Serioso.
very good, very good. The sentiment is sure.
Вкусно, победа и някаква битка, бе. Няма да говоря тук документални разкази.
Found it. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle.
Които са толкова скучни, че...
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a
A
confession that...
confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke, especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
Snow?
And what about your history? All you've done to this fucking town.
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this.
Of course it's right. This man tormented all of you for profit. Georgie
Let me
killed
just
him.
make sure I understand. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Ja.
Of course.
Yes.
Yes. You're responsible.
If I'm to blame for Georgie's mistakes, shouldn't Miss White be held accountable for Bigby's actions as well?
Like what?
How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody? He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just
Снова
You can't be
Грим
serious.
That was
результат.
Bluebeard, not me.
He was a murder suspect.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't
Какво става, ще се преобразили? Тя дали не се преобразява?
This is completely different. We
I
all...
did not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own crimes.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with
That's
them
not.
after
Calm
we deal
down,
with you.
please.
Everyone calm down. This isn't
I
the
mean, a
reason
certain
we're
level
here.
of privilege should be afforded to
To
three.
who?
This is how it's always been.
This is what I'm talking about. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the...
Bigby! Miss White!
Excuse me,
I-
dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath?
What's she doing here?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Go ahead.
Of course. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't know
Just
what
shut
you-
up. You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
Давай.
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
Sheriff, this is
Vivian
highly
killed
irregular.
Be quiet.
We need to establish some order here.
Vivian killed herself back at the Pudding and Pie.
I'm sorry, I don't think I
Nerissa. My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two
You know
people
what
who ever gave a
happened?
damn about me.
We know what happened.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me.
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well.
No, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all right.
Млъкнете всички, затварям го, убивам го. Само затварям и не убивам. Айде, готово, кажете. Убиваш, добре ще го убия сега. Чакай малко.
What, you take two people's
You
lives
don't-
away and now you want mercy?
You know we
You
can't let
cover
you go
shit
free after
apart.
this.
I could always rip your arms off first. Would you enjoy that?
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone.
И чита се обажда, нищо, че ме излага, че е малко
I
детенце.
can help. We'll use magic. I
That's not
assure
good
you.
enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has a
more
point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been enough bloodshed
So we
already?
get rid of him.
Dangerous.
Get him out of
We
here.
can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I think
This is going nowhere.
someone needs to make a decision. Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting...
Snow Shadow Deceit.
Look, Snow should decide what we do with him. She's gonna be the deputy mayor.
But
so...
she's not the deputy mayor yet.
What about Bigby? What about him? He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should be the judge.
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine. Are you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Snow.
Just do what you think is right.
Искаше да направите каквото аз кажете ли? Трябва да rip a head, rip this head
He
up.
has to
We can
die.
lock him
Just
away.
fucking get rid of him.
Not this way.
Пуснима! Пуснима, педерасче!
There you are. I hope you all remember this moment. Think of me when you try
Rip
to
the head off.
You know, just between us, I was gonna let you live. But now...
You're going to miss me.
No, I won't.
Заповядай на път.
Oh my god!
Това, което направи с другите, това ще стане и с теб. Това, което направи с другите, ще се случи и с теб.
For Lily and Faith.
Yes, another one of us to erase from the books.
Свърши, знам си, че свърши. Има най-хубавия край на планетата. Още не е свършило. Аз ли свирко?
Hi, Sheriff Bigby. Great to see you. I don't know if you remember me.
I know who you are, Flycatcher. You've worked at the Woodlands for how many years now?
I think I've lost count. Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to.
I don't know. I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, great.
Вау.
Fucking mine.
Така всички при мен, в моя офис.
Oh, Mr. Wolf, Flycatcher left his keys.
Защо, мистър?
Right. Thanks.
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
Искам да се оженим накрая. Искам нещо такова. Нещо, като да станем нещо повече от приятели. Може да я можете, знаете ли. Добре, то се приветства тук. А не. Не, маха се от тук.
We only have like 5 minutes.
Then carry me, for fuck's sake. I don't give a shit. I forgot these.
Oh, thank you. 'Cause I've been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day.
Fucking day, нали? How are you doing?
Shit. Just go grab that, would you? How are you, holding up? I know this isn't ideal for you. Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'll get another chance. but Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway.
Какво? Мис Уайт нещо ще няма да се разберем така.
I'm walking, all right? Calm down.
Wait, Sheriff Bigby! I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Добре, май.
Can
Friend.
you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her, she was nice.
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with
Не
me.
можем сме по-милички.
She said she liked that one the best. It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, because when they're little, they have these pouches
Ти го хареса?
squirt juice at you if you touch them.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
That's everybody.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore.
Вие, защо не си в долното, бе?
Come on. It won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No. Some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves, so you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, TJ.
Sorry, Colin.
I'm sorry, Colin.
You got another one of those? How about a
Why?
smoke for the road? One last time? Thanks, Bigby. Nice to see you finally learned to share. I guess I'll see you around. Stay out of trouble, okay? If you even can.
I'll try.
Yeah,
Така.
me too.
Saying goodbye?
С кой? Не, ти не си тръгваш. Що си тръгват всички? Защо?
Hi.
Hi.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh, yeah, I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to.
Let me help.
Bigby, I know you're trying to help. But this is just something I need to do on my own, okay?
Добре.
Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together.
Мисля...
Faith stole that photo. We
Какво да се
had
направи?
dirt on one of the crooked man's
Какво да
allies.
се направи?
If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone who had physical evidence? I had to. Freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the crooked man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I
Ти
told him
какво?
everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a
George didn't
picture.
do mercy.
Georgie didn't do mercy. You know that.
He could have been reasoned with. I was counting on that. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the crooked man. But then, oh God.
Няма да докосна това.
I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us.